Thus spake the angel, and departed from them. And Seth and Hawa came to the hut where Adam was laid. And Adam said to Hawa, Hawa, what have you brought in us? What have you brought upon us with this great wrath, which is death, holding it over our race? And he said to her, call our children and our children's children, and tell them the manner of our transgression. Then Hawa said to them, hear all my children and children's children, and I relate to you how the enemy deceived us. It befell that we were guarding paradise, each of us his portion allotted to us from Yah. Now I guarded in my lot the west and the south, but the devil went to Adam's lot, where the male creatures were. For Yah divided the creatures, all males he gave to your father, and the females he gave to me. The devil spoke to the serpent, saying, rise up, come to me, and I will tell you a word whereby you may have profit. And he arose and came to him. The devil said to him, I hear you are wiser than all the beasts, and I have come to counsel you. Why do you eat Adam's tares, and not of paradise? Rise up, and we will cause him to be cast out of paradise, even as we were cast out through him. The serpent said to him, I fear, lest Adonai be wroth with me. The devil said to him, fear not, only be my vessel, and I will speak through your mouth words to deceive him. And instantly he hung himself from the wall of paradise. And when the angels ascended to worship Yah, then Satan appeared in the form of an angel, and sang hymns like the angels. And I bent over the wall and saw him like an angel. But he said to me, are you Hawa? And I said to him, I am. What are you doing in paradise? And I said to him, Yah set us to guard and to eat of it. The devil answered through the mouth of the serpent, you do well, but you do not eat of every plant. And I said, yea, we eat of all, save only which is in the midst of paradise, concerning which Yah charged us not to eat of it. Yea, eat of it all, save one only, which is in the midst of paradise, concerning which Yah has charged us not to eat of it. He said to us, on the day which ye eat of it, ye shall die the death. And the serpent said to me, may Yah live, but I am grieved on your account, for I would not have you ignorant. But arise, come hither, hearken to me, and eat, and mind the value of that tree. But I said to him, I fear lest Yah be wroth with me, as he told us. And he said to me, fear not, as soon as you eat of it, you shall be as Yah, in that you shall know good and evil. But Yah perceived this, that you would be like him, so he envied you, and said, you shall not eat of it. Nay, do not give heed to the plant, and you will see. Do you give heed to the plant, and you will see its great glory. Yet I feared to take the fruit, and he said to me, come hither, and I will give it to you. Follow me. And I opened to him. He walked a little way, then turned and said to me, I have changed my mind. I will not give it to you to eat until you swear to me to give it also to your man. And I said, what sort of oath shall I swear to you? Yet what I know I say to you, by the throne of Yahuwah, and by the cherubim and the tree of life, I will give also my man to eat. When he had received the oath from me, he went and poured upon the fruit the poison of his wickedness, which is lust, root and the beginning of every sin. He bent the branch on the earth, and I took the fruit, and I ate. And in that very hour my eyes were opened, and I knew forthwith that I was bare of the righteousness which I had been clothed. And I wept and said to him, why have ye done this to me, and that you have deprived me of the glory which I was clothed? But I wept also about the oath which I had sworn. But he descended from the tree and vanished. And I began to seek in my nakedness in my part for the leaves to hide my shame, but I found none. For as soon as I had eaten, the leaves showered down from all the trees in my part, except for the fig tree only. But I took the trees from it, and made for myself a girdle, and it was from the very same plant of which I had eaten. And I cried out in that very hour, Adam, Adam, where are you? Rise up, come to me, and I will show you a great secret. But when your father came, I spoke to him words of transgression, which have brought us down from our great glory. For when he came, I opened my mouth, and the devil was speaking. And I began to exhort him, and said, come hither, Adam, hearken to me, and eat of the fruit of the tree which Yah told us not to eat of it, and you shall be as an Elohim. And your father answered and said, I fear lest Yah be wroth with me. And I said to him, Fear not, as soon as you have eaten, shall know good and evil. And speedily I persuaded him, and he ate, and straightway his eyes were opened, and he too knew his nakedness. And he said to me, O wicked woman, what have I done to you, that you have deprived me of the glory of Yahuwah? In that same hour he charged Archangel Michael, blowing with his shofar, and calling the angels, and saying, Thus says Yah, come with me to paradise, and hear the judgment which I shall judge Adam. And when Yah appeared in paradise, mounted on a chariot of his caravan, with the angels proceeding before him, and singing hymns of praises, all the planets of paradise, both of your father's lot and of mine, broke into flowers. And the throne of Yah was fixed there, the tree of life was gone. I'll stop this video now. I'm reaching my limit.